Well, hello, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. I'm excited to see you today. Today, we are going to make some gender reveal wax melts. Now, these wax melts are very popular. We just made the candle about 3 days ago. If you want the whole recipe for these wax melts, you want to make them at home, you want to actually make wax melts that smell good and strong, you want to make sure that you go in the link in the description box, and it will take you to my Patreon where all of these recipes, most of the time, my labels are included, okay? First things first, we are using 494 soy wax, guys. Now, I usually don't use this wax, but this was actually like one of the waxes that I found to be just really white, okay? You don't have to use that. You can use any kind of tart wax. They all are white, but I just felt like 494 was extremely white and it would be perfect. So I'm adding my fragrance, but with this wax, I heated it up to about 190 degrees, 185, 190, and I added my fragrance between 150 and 160. I used the 16% fragrance load because it's really hard to smell, soy wax melts. Guys, if I was you, use a pear soy wax so you won't have to use that much fragrance because it will work just as well. I just used this because it was just, I just like how white it is, and I have a whole lot of it on hand, okay? So when you do pour your fragrance in, make sure that you mix it up for about 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, about 2 minutes. I'm sorry about that. All right, now listen. Guys, some of this video cut out, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I did the whole entire time, okay? So those blue embeds that you see are some little blue circles that I made for my candles, for my gender reveal candles. But I am going to use these for my wax melts as well. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to pour your first layer into your mold. Now, I'm using clamshells. You can use a regular silicone mold if you want to. It's all up to you. This is just the way that I'm doing it. The whole process is still the same if you use a regular heart or a baby shaped embed. It's totally up to you. You just have to follow these instructions to make it, okay? So you're going to fill your mold halfway. And the only thing I will tell you about this particular project is when you do the wax melts, make sure that your wax melter is very clean. Make sure that you don't have any color, pink or blue, traces from making your embeds. Clean it out really well because you want people to really get these as mystery wax melts. You don't want them to be blue in anywhere, form, or shape, and they look at the wax melts and they're like, oh, I already know what I'm having. I can see it on it. It's blue. They're blue. So you take little tiny pieces of those embeds and you just kind of chop them up and you put them in the very center of your mold. And I messed up because I put some of mine like towards the wall, and that's not what you do. You want to make sure it's small and you want to make sure it's in the very center, guys, because you can't see it if it's in the center. But if you put it on the outside, like, towards the wall of the clamshell, you'll see like a little dot, and you want to make no kind of blue visible to the eye, okay? That is very important. So listen to me on that. Put it right in the middle. So I filled up my clamshell halfway with wax, okay? And now I'm going to do a second pour. Now, I went ahead and poured, but for some reason my camera did not catch it. I basically aimed towards the middle, okay? And my wax was not really hot. So what I did for my second pour is I just heated it up to about 120 degrees. And I used my pouring pitcher to heat it up. Like basically I set my pouring pitcher inside of my Presto pot and I warmed it up that way, monitoring the temperature because you don't want to burn off the fragrance. So I didn't go beyond 120 degrees. It melted. I made sure all of the specks and everything was out of it, and I just simply poured it. Now, guys, it is solidified, but I wanted you guys to see where I made my mistakes. Now, as you can see, everything all on the bottom is good. It's all good on this side, but I'm going to show you something. Right here is a little blue speck. That was one, and then I had a little blue speck right there, and that's because I did not put the little piece of embed directly in the center. You need to make sure that you do that, okay? So make sure that they are very small, and you need to make sure they are right in the center. If you want the label, I will leave this in a Patreon. I believe I already did. And that is it, guys. These are our gender reveal wax melts. You could do pink, you could do blue. It's totally up to you. I'll definitely leave the color guide for you guys in the Patreon. Anyway, like the video, guys, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again for the next video.